Oh, I have a different coach than the Steelers actually have, too. Tomlin retired, the coach. So I got this guy that looks like a serial killer.
On 19, who's the Lions coach? Is it Matt Patricia or they got somebody else?
I didn't even look. I would think it's updated because everything else is updated on this game.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I'll give them their current home. I'm gonna go because this is my third straight road game too. I hate when that happens. All right, here we go. I'm streaming it even though. It's shitty on stream. Madden, it really is. Don't give a shit though. This one receiver for me in 7 games has 17 touchdowns. He's going to break the most touchdown catches in a game in a season, I think, for the record.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach.
I remember on Madden 18, I broke the single season record for most sacks in a season. I had 48 sacks with Cam Hayward.
Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
I don't know, Mama, because I picked it.
With that,
You
let's
guys
get up to M&T Bank
were
Stadium
happy with
in
that.
Baltimore. There to call all the action. We welcome in our broadcast team.
That's your fault, not mine.
And Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland.
I changed my uniforms around too. Like away, I give myself white pants with the white jerseys.
A moment ago.
Fireworks,
pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is
yeah, I mix them up too.
Between the Pittsburgh
18.
Steelers.
Yeah, I do what I want with whatever uniforms. Like I'm away, so I decided to do all. Like I gave them the 1960s pants with the away jersey.
They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their
So it's all white.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark.
There's my serial killer head coach.
And when we looked at this team in August,
oh shit, they got Lamar Jackson starting at quarterback for the Ravens. That's gonna suck. He runs, so the only thing I super sim is kickoffs and field goals.
Oh yeah.
There's no point. I play defense and offense, and I do returns.
Somewhat, anyways. The kick is automatic, like simmed a little bit, like the cutscene first, like a little cutscene when it goes over, and then you finally get it, and it's like okay, and then you get to run and shit. So, and a lot of times if the game is bugging out or some shit, you kind of don't get the run.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Yeah, but if I'm kick returning, I return it. Like punt returns, kick returns, I do that.
Nice play right there to stop him behind.
3 wide receiver set. I think I'm going to go into free safety slant blitz. There we go.
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2 there.
Glad I blitzed on that one. It was a quarterback rush.
Well, that's the big drawback to this.
Of course they're going to try and run Lamar Jackson.
He's not immune to
I don't blame him.
I started doing the being on the line thing. And whatever, whoever I have at the time, whatever. and using them to break through myself and a computer or whatever run the backfield.
Their first drive, they went 3 and out, and they lost 8 yards total.
I find it really easier to for the linebacker you're actually on.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
The lineman.
As we take a peek at the Oklahoma State product, their quarterback Mason Rudolph.
After what we saw last week, over 400 yards passing, the obvious thing is to go talk to him. I want to talk to his
Let's
receivers.
see here.
Boy, were they enthusiastic about what
do I
happened
do?
then. And they can't wait for this week's game.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
I got Connor as my starting running back, and then I got Christian McCaffrey as my backup from the Panthers.
At their own 26. Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph. Quick hitter.
First play.
Weaving through traffic.
74 yards for a touchdown
And into the end zone.
to Marquise Brown.
Do you still have Fallout, or did you take it back already?
I still have it.
Big play there. Touchdown number 18.
You doing your little thing and keep it.
Yep. Well, right now, for me to keep it 5 days, it's only $4. So.
And that's what
Yeah, I told Leno, says he do his red box. He's like, no, I rented it twice, but he's like, I don't think that there will be no consequence from doing that. Like, there's really, they can't. There's no way they can actually trace it, get you for using a fake debit card or using a debit card. They can't trace it anymore. I mean, if you put your address and all that stuff and everything too, then yeah, they could maybe send you a bill or whatever. But there's no technically rent that technically you pay for it because you're getting cash for it, money for it. So you bought it for $5. You put money on it, so Rent-A-Center and all them.
Yep.
If you whenever you pay on it, if you just have to keep it and not pay them ever again, back there gets you more.
Rent-A-Center can do shit about it. They can take you to court.
Yeah and no, because if they even
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and
kind
your offense has to keep pace.
on it, it looks as like you purchased it anyways.
Yeah. Well, the agreements they have us sign says you don't. This doesn't constitute ownership. Da 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 da. You have to make this many payments.
But like, one good thing.
I'm not keeping the laptop because it's not worth it what I'm paying.
No, oh no. One thing about Michigan though, with the Rent-A-Center, up here,
Huh?
so even if they harass you.
I think the punter might
Yeah.
get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities.
Or say you're getting back paid or miss 20 payments, whatever. There's still no cost for that. You can come by, knock on the number 0, phone calls and shit like that. But up here, what they do, they'll sit there, sit out the crowd,
and certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but
basically put a bunch of their flyers, the early missed you flyer type shits.
Yeah.
Let's say Rent-A-Center around them, they'll put them all around your fucking house and shit like that. So, and that right there, that's harassment. And then they'll go talking to your neighbors and telling your neighbors, like that, and they just forfeit rights to even bother going to court. Because if they do take you to court, homes for them, we're want this much back and all that shit. They end up losing because they want to still do business out to your neighbors and they had no business doing that. So basically, they fuck stuff over up here, basically.
Damn. Yeah, around here they can take, or at least in Pennsylvania, they can take you to court. I know that.
Yeah. I'm sure. Well, I'm sure they all can take you to court. They're just up here. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends. Screw themselves up because they sit there and run to neighbors and talking to them because they have a bunch of unprofessional people working for them.
Yeah, around here they do too, especially errands. Oh, did you get a face mask? Oh, how nice. Thank you. I'll take an extra 15 yards.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you
last drive. They went 3 and out again. I held them to -1 yard last time.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
4 for 4 for Mason Rudolph, 114 yards and a touchdown. Holy
Coaches
fuck.
always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
Did you really miss it? He finally, one of the players missed it.
And that's what he's got to
Jesse James dropped it, my tight end.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first.
I like to run the ball,
a little bit more careful.
but they're not giving me any chance to do it. They're stuffing the box with 8 men.
They run with Connor. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not
I got
much
2 carries for 9 yards so far.
Just a couple there on the 2nd down.
It's not horrible, but
a 3rd and 8 situation.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game.
We're going to try and get this to Mendoza, my fullback.
And flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Actually, what do we have? Play action, power O. Quick slant. Go for Juju on this.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. Throws a quick hitter on the slant, that's complete.
Nope, I made it to Brown instead, Marquise Brown, who's already got 3 catches for 93 yards in the game. In the first quarter. He's the one that caught that first pass for a touchdown.
You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings, for some reason it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right.
Oh, Connor now has 21 yards.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200 plus right now.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a
1st and goal with the 2.
Things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
They're ready for this, I know that, but I'm still going to try it.
This is Connor. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
They never tackled me. My legs were still going, and they called it dead. Damn it. But I made it into the end zone. It's like right on the goal line.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he's in.
There's the touchdown.
Pittsburgh. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year.
His 12th rushing touchdown.
Add on to their lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
13 seconds left in the first quarter, 14-0. Let's see here. I have a feeling the quarterback's going to try and run it or some stupid shit. But that don't matter. I'm with you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll
nope, they ran it.
About the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs.
Second quarter starting.
Settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
2 running backs, 3 tight ends. Usually that would say a running play, so I think they're going to try and pass it, knowing them.
Now let's go. Green 30.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nope, they ran it.
Down after just a short pickup.
They finally got 1 yard rushing.
Going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Some of these play calls.
We're going to call buck zone blitz.
But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up Because otherwise, this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first
3 and out
downs.
again.
So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
He's been a busy man.
And they're not trying to give this
half as he
my
gets
punt
it
returner
away.
any type of action whatsoever.
And now out come the Steelers. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Because he's got 93 speed.
That, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The drive will start with Connor. He finds an opening past the 40.
Nice run by Connor.
Yards there and a first down.
6 carries, 54 yards so far.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved?
Steeler
Left
drive.
side where the play was going, where they call play side.
Yeah.
But how about on the backside? Just taking care of business to make
They're
sure
okay.
no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left
That's- I
tackle,
just
bring
said
your
they're
tight end
okay.
over there. Either way, control the edge.
Now,
of
if
the
I
line
was
of scrimmage,
listing my favorite
get a chance
bands, would I list them as one of my
4
favorite
yards on
bands?
that
Fuck
last
no.
completion, so that
But
sets up 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph.
yeah, and you smell like sausage and anal lube.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl.
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be
He's all right
in each
for a
and every
squeaker,
year.
though.
That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
On first down, it's Rudolph. And out of bounds
I thought you did.
right around the 20.
You were
That
letting
throw
someone
good
use
for
it,
4.
you
It's
said.
2nd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right.
It's like, dude, you don't even play GTA anymore. You just try hard on Black Ops, right?
Even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
I gotta reinstall it.
Connor. And he'll take this inside the 20.
No, I mean, I got. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Now it appears
Damn, my
we have a
running back
Steeler
just got
here
hurt.
slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
No, I thought you meant GTA. I don't have it. My running back just got hurt on the Steelers.
Rudolph now to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And now running right through it. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying
I hate
to
when my running
hide
back gets hurt.
receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his
Connor
size
just got hurt.
can't really
Fuck.
hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
And there's another touchdown.
Steelers.
Let's make that 21-0.
And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
He's sweating on Fallout.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Server kept fucking up, and I was like, fuck it, I haven't been playing it. Madden 19.
And they'll run it here. And this one goes nowhere.
Like I said, I'd have to
Losing yardage
reinstall
back at the
GTA
22.
because I
A loss of a
uninstalled
full
it.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there
I
defensively.
needed the hard
because they
drive
kept
space.
extra DBs on the field.
Well, that was
despite seeing
short-lived.
the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Let's get the quarterback. Come on.
But still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, taking the ball away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I mean, come on, guys. It's not that bad. It's only
Brandon, this defense is
21-0.
playing with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football.
You guys are still in this.
Into the ball on every every snap. Another nice job
Guys, I
there to
can't
force
hear
an
because it's
incompletion.
so loud, man.
Very good return that time.
These guys are acting like the game's over, by the way, KMB. It's only 21-0.
The Steelers offense now, they
Oh,
head
but
back
James
on
Conner
the
just
field.
got hurt,
The
broken
ledger for
hand.
them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly
No, I'm
does.
playing
Touchdown,
single-player
touchdown,
franchise.
touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Yep.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, they almost intercepted that. Fuck.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle.
So we're going to run the ball.
Down, the offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball.
Oh, fuck, that's right. I don't got
Connor
Connor anymore. Ta.
They tried to throw.
Now it's Rudolph. Now he's
Can
going
I
to
even
throw it
still-
deep to the other side of the field. And he's unable to grab it.
I heard seen you,
Thought he
Leo.
might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on
Don't
the
play.
deep ball.
I know you've been
Yeah,
stealing
they
my
need a
stuff.
few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back.
What,
But that's
stealing your
one step
cocaine
in the
gum?
proper direction.
Yeah.
She's been stealing your cocaine gum.
Here's Rudolph off play action. He'll rifle this
Come
deep
on.
right side.
Wow.
But he couldn't hang on to it
That
through
wasn't
the
good.
contact. Incomplete.
3 straight
You can
incompletions.
tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why
Fuck it,
not a
because of where I'm
penalty?
at,
What
I'm
did
going
you
to go
see?
for
I
it.
think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Steelers
Forces
cross.
fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
If need be, I'll run the ball with my quarterback.
Going for it, it's Rudolph. Buying time to his left. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Got the first down.
Defensively, a
Awesome.
bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
I needed 10,
Given
got
pass play,
23.
You never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run.
Something
able to
Gregaby ain't got,
accurately throw the
23.
football for a nice first down.
Unless it was 23-year-old.
This is Brown. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him.
He's
as
had
they
that.
Stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That means I got to change my whole running strategy because Connor's gone. I might have to put in my rookie running back.
What that means is his ability to read, react, and
Because this scrub that's playing now ain't that good.
he looked like one of those guys.
There you go. There you go.
He's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 2 minutes to go here.
Yeah,
in
I'm going
the
to switch
first
running
half.
backs.
We're back to Baltimore after this.
No telling how long James Conner's going to be out with a broken hand. Probably 3 or 4 weeks. We're going to put in my rookie running back, Markel Lyons, who's 6'3" and 232 pounds. That's a big man right there. But at least I got a prayer running the ball with him.
Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around
Plus,
the
he's got the
NFL.
right number for running the ball.
Master in the business.
He's got number 39.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
There was an
11
ex-Steeler
more
running
yards
back that
go around, a first
had number
down as
39
well.
that was pretty good.
And that's the big
His
fella
name was
symbol
Fast
right
Willie
there.
Parker.
Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11
This guy
guys
ain't
to the ball
fast,
to
though.
try and get him on the ground,
He's just a lot
he's
of
gonna keep
beef to
making
take
runs
down.
like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he
Oh,
touches
like
the
Gronk.
rock.
Yeah. Well, this guy's 6'3" and 232 pounds.
On
That's
first
pretty
and
big.
10, Rudolph.
Oh, that was almost intercepted.
That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
We're going to go for jet
The way
6
he's been
drive.
slinging in the first half, you expect everything
Who's
he
this gonna
throws
go to if I
for a touchdown,
complete it?
but I guess you have
McBean,
to wait to try and pick
my
up that
tight
So
end.
Jerome Bettis, if he didn't have asthma, he'd have probably been running the ball a lot more than what he did.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
I mean, he was a fullback, but
Jesse
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
the
he barely
Steelers
touched the ball as it is. but
Steelers used him
if
at
he-
the
if he
goal
didn't
line.
have-
The Steelers Steelers are
A
going
lot.
Yeah, if he didn't have asthma, he would have been.
Defense is going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone.
That's another touchdown, by the way. That went to the outlaw, Jesse James. So let's make that 28-0 before halftime. Minute 20 left. I could still get the ball back. I'm sure in the hell going to try to. Like to be up by 30.
And run it right back down their throat.
Like to be up by 35 at halftime. That would be awesome.
But it's incomplete. Offensively,
Their quarterback, one completion out of 7 attempts for -4 yards.
Thing about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success, might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
Throwing is Jackson.
And he's rattled. He's short-arming these throws. 1 of 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Because I'm just sending people in on the blitz.
A lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
They got 1 yard that time.
Just a 1
Timeout.
yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Now
Getting the ball
Steelers
back
put a
with a
stop to
minute
the action
7.
with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Oh, you actually kicked it where I can return it.
12 yards on the return that time.
12 yards on the return.
And the Steelers set to take the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And
guess what?
The end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Another touchdown, 35-0.
A big play
with 48
there.
seconds
with his
left.
19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And this Steelers offense
First
is
play after the
running
punt
away with
return.
this one.
Long bomb for a touchdown. And I get the ball at the in the beginning of the second half.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Oh, that was almost intercepted.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time
That was 2 of them almost intercepted. Damn. Their quarterback's having a horrible game. 1 of 10. He's only completed 1 pass out of 10 for -4.
No, not at all. And I
I'm loving
why.
this.
They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And it's against the rival,
punted 4 times already, and they're staring
the
at
Baltimore
a fifth, barring a
Ratbirds.
conversion here on 3rd down. And they'll go on the ground.
Timeout.
No gain on the play there. A nice
37
job
seconds left.
defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
And they got a punt.
The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is fielded at the 27.
Where when you get power
Well,
armor,
he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially,
it's
Yeah.
give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
into them.
And Pittsburgh getting
Wow,
set
pile-
to take
wow.
the field. And with
With
time
all-
quickly
all armor.
fading here in the second
like
quarter,
two
not
levels
sure
of it.
how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And it's caught inside the 30.
I got it at the 23-yard line.
35
Can be
yards.
first quarter 15 of 20 or first half 15 of 20 passing for 316 yards and 4
But what you
touchdowns.
won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Yeah, you don't want to.
So the big play gets
Come on,
all the
guys.
way
You
down
don't
to the
want to get
outskirts
into
of the
this
red
with
zone
me.
here for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Open space inside.
Rookie running back with the
And
touchdown.
he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there.
There you go. Feed him
With
because
his
he's
first
eating.
Career NFL touchdown.
I like the team celebrations.
And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on.
Okay, it's not going to be 35-0 at halftime. It's going to be 42-0. With 13 seconds left. If I were them, I'd just down the ball. I forget. It's been a while. Yep.
And they'll go ground game here with a
Hell.
timeout.
Just
And
from
he
the first
stopped
area, I
immediately
had a
there.
$300
No
bounty.
gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Because I would kill someone, and then the witnesses would show up. I'd kill the witnesses. Then I'd kill their witnesses and everything.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports.
Wow, this coach is
halftime
pissed
report.
off.
Coach.
His team's going into halftime down 42-0. They have -7 total yards in the first half.
We are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Dolphins who have the lead in that one. Kenny Galladay up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Next, we head north to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys.
Your mic's
Carson
doing the
Wentz has
stuttering
thrown a
thing,
couple of
KMB.
touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Rams.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The Bills locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel
No,
they've got to have.
The max level for each perk or whatever its category is 15, I guess.
With a strong first
Yeah,
half,
but it
throwing
don't
the
let you
football. He's over
continue buying
300
perks for that
yards passing
level,
already.
which is kind of stupid.
How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Gunn.
It's like the level
and Charles
cap, but if you
Davis.
want to continue putting out perk points for that category, just to keep getting the perks for it, and so you can switch in and out, you should be able to do it.
Number 3. So
I agree.
For the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football
The
here
game
to
is still
start the third quarter. It's fielded in the end
so
zone.
they still got a lot of time to fix
And the decision
everything.
to bring it out, a good one as he's up a
Well,
yard.
that's why I
It wasn't that long
decided to
when they
stop
sent out an
playing.
update. Yeah, it wasn't that long when they sent out an update, so
The
that's
Steelers
pretty
offense
good.
now with a football
And then
first here to begin.
But
sure
seriously, it's like when you
That's
put out a game like that and it's online only, fix your damn game. Have your damn game working when it comes out.
Spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack
And
us in
to
the
run a
second half.
beta, and then still have run into a bunch of issues when game launches.
Yeah.
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
That's what's the big disappointment on it. Like you ran a beta to find out what problems you might need to fix, and you still failed when it launched.
He's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes in the football?
No, it's not. I mean, servers not keep crashing and all that. Yeah, that can be done. It's actually improved a lot more. It's actually, they did a big improvement on it with the update. But yeah, it is a pain in the butt.
Good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Rudolph looking to throw. Flushed out right. Over the middle. Held in by Smith-Schuster.
Damn.
Down, but not before getting this inside
After
the
this
30.
drive, I'm putting in my backup
Nice
quarterback.
gain of 21 yards. Well, there's your
It's that
leading receiver in
bad.
the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Oh, they got a
So
sack.
That complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. On the move to his left.
Oh, that was almost intercepted.
They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one.
Salem.
Could not, but
I'm going to call Salem.
Category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield.
First down.
You just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he's able to work
Yeah,
I
got a crossbow.
A good pick up there. 8
Pretty
yards
good.
in the first down completion.
Very powerful.
One thing you're hoping for when
Especially when
you
you
run
sneak,
drag
it's even more
routes, you're able
powerful.
to hit a receiver in
Like a
stride,
1-meter
and
footer
he can
on
pick up a
somebody.
lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
After
the
you
defense
complete
was
the Enclave, one of the
able to
Enclave
stop him before
missions,
he could get a good
Yeah.
steam going.
give you a orbital strike, an orbital beacon, so you can light up an area for where you want your strike to go, basically. And then you drop the actual strike down, and
Knock ball away.
it'd be good for
For the
trapping somebody
incompletion here
who's
now, third
trying to
and
kill
2.
you.
Back to the air. Rudolph.
I just wonder if you can get more, if it's just like a one-time thing or some shit.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down
It'd be a nice
inside
little
the 5
duplication
and
glitch if you can
4.
find it,
And they got
to
3
duplicate your
yards.
item.
That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal.
And that one was a lot of fun right there. 'Cause
We're
that
gonna
was
run the
game
ball
within the
now.
game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry.
No,
And
we're
there's a
not.
quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now Rudolph, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Okay, Mason Rudolph
As
stays
his
done.
guys are in for 6.
With 5
And his
touchdowns,
Steelers
almost 400
offense
yards
is
passing.
running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better.
Switching some players around.
Wow.
So, I'll be at work. I don't get off work till 11:30 tomorrow night, my time.
Yeah, I'll jump on to find out the glitches.
But it's not going to come out on Sunday, trust me.
Believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
See, that's
You
the
know what?
difference. Rockstar's even calling it a beta. So if there's issues, hey, I understand. That's their beta.
Yeah, you know what? I know like, everybody's saying, like, everybody's not expecting it to come out Sunday.
The way this one's gone.
But I would probably,
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also
Sunday
not getting a lot
is
of help out there
24th,
either.
right?
Yeah, you
Or
kind of
20
you nailed it.
25th.
Monday the
You know?
26th.
He's got
I think it's coming out the
26th.
27th.
more help. Obviously, one that should have been
Maybe.
caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
I can see them just surprising everybody and releasing on a day that everybody thinks they're gonna
We know
release.
it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball
Like everybody
away.
don't think,
But the bottom
everybody
line
knows,
is,
okay,
that's a
Rockstar
pass
is
he's
not gonna
gotta
sit there
have
and release
and
it
a
on a
pass he should
Sunday.
have caught.
These guys have
So
punted
Rockstar
4
makes a
times
surprise on
already,
everybody.
and they're staring at a
Season on a
fifth,
Sunday,
barring a
some shit like that, you
conversion
know.
here on third down.
Even though if it was released on a Sunday, it would probably be released at 7 o'clock our time.
Thrown incomplete.
Yep.
7 a.m. So, I mean, even right now, if they
Another
release
drive
it, we
comes
still
and
wouldn't
goes,
know
still
yet
nothing on the
because
scoreboard.
Yeah, and
we
when the
would have to
second
wait
half
till like
comes,
7 a.m.
it's really easy to get
CBA.
discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
I'm pretty sure once they do release it, it'll probably be an update to the game, and then you'll be able to jump online and everything. Like the update unlock your online for you. not that hard. You should just go into the sheriff's office and shoot him.
There we go.
Pittsburgh getting set.
Did you go to Blackwater yet? You should just go to Blackwater. What's your wanted level?
I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter
and then see if you can
yeah, I have to
survive.
agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Entering Blackwater is like entering a military base without authorization.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just
That wasn't a good idea, by the way.
If you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going
Trying to tackle James Washington, even though he's my third string wide receiver.
Before the defender does.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Handed off to McCafferty.
Point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
The reason that counter or misdirection plays work so well is that usually you've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction it starts initially. You've run that type of a play.
You know who Adrian Broner is? He's like lightweight, middleweight, welterweight type fighter. But supposedly he's like Floyd Mayweather, big trash talker.
Boy, it's nice to have that big.
But he's going against Manny Pacquiao in January.
A lot of people see that position as a fallback.
When I did follow boxing, I followed heavyweight.
Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah,
and that was back when Tyson was still fighting. I don't care. Say whatever you want about him raping women, whatever. That dude was a bad motherfucker. I don't care. Not someone you want to meet anywhere and piss off. He'll make you shit in your boot and eat it.
Throwing on first down.
That's what I was sit there and talk shit about Floyd Mayweather. He claims to be so bad and shit, but his bodyguards are fucking almost like 700 pounds each. You know?
When you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's saying that, like, the way he acts and everything. Yeah, other celebrities have their bodyguards. Yeah, they do. But they have bodyguards that can sit there and be, like, what is it, inconspicuous? Possibly, you know, where you see them, but you don't see them. And when you try something, you get fucked up. Floyd Mayweather, they see his bodyguards. It's like, okay, you know who's coming, basically. And with the other celebrities, they can possibly sneak around, go do whatever they have to want to do without being spotted. Possibly. You know, so they have the chance of being spotted no matter what. But if somebody really wanted to get to him, it would be easiest to get to him. But to have big ass bodyguards like that, to act so tough and have huge bodyguards like that, it's just like you're not that tough then.
All right, here we go. Green. Jackson gonna throw again.
Like look how many celebrities that are big and shit like that, or like.
Well, some of them just give their homies jobs. That's the way. Yeah. Like some of these football players that rule with an entourage, they're giving their homeboys jobs that didn't make it to the NFL. Because otherwise they know they'd be in fucking prison.
As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
They're paying just to be his friend and shit. Getting paid to be his friend.
Oh, that was badass.
Defensively,
There's what is it? I think Floyd. I think it's Floyd Mayweather's bodyguards. Yeah, they were doing something talking about, oh yeah, he makes sure we're in shape and we're constantly fit and shit. And I look at him like,
they put themselves in
you are in shape around.
Yeah, like whenever you ever fucking you're a shape. That's what you are. But you're not in shape.
And leading here in the fourth. This is Brown on the carry. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football.
Now I'm just running the ball.
About what speed they're going to play. You know,
it's fourth quarter. I'm up 56 to nothing.
Don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo.
Yeah, that'd be like somebody getting famous or whatever and complaining about paparazzi, complaining about being bothering
they
them
do.
and everything. Yeah, but you go out with fucking those huge ass bodyguards with you. Like, okay, if you go out with maybe a couple small people, maybe, or even by yourself, like, you know, little disguise or some shit, go out and do shit, don't get bothered as much. And then complain because
I just fumbled the ball.
That's one thing to complain after that, but when you go out, making yourself known that you're out there and you want to complain about being bothered, like, she basically just put big, said, hey, come bother me, you know.
Blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football.
And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll.
So at least trying to at least get level 50. See what kind of damage I can do with that.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out.
Yeah, I know.
With the deficit, maybe not
that's the only thing. Being a level 50, and say you go against.
Second down,
or even go being a level 100 going against a Scorched Beast that's level 50, you're still not doing any damage to it, which is like, that's kind of stupid. I mean, maybe not kill him with one shot, but it should take a lot less to kill one of them when you outrank them by 50 ranks.
There's
Jackson on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot
this game's got they got a lot of room to improve it.
Absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They made a field goal. Wait, no, they didn't. It bounced off and went back out.
Hits the crossbar, bounces back.
They're playing the Lions?
No, I'm playing. I know, but I'm playing. I remember, yeah. I'm playing Baltimore.
In the end, he's a victim of the crossbar.
And Brandon, you know kickers very well. I bet if we ask him after the game, he'll say he didn't get all of it.
Can't make field goals against the Lions for some reason. Some get the shots off, but
breaks through the counter.
Like 2.
Go.
He takes this one down almost all the way.
One of the teams that played Lions, and they 4 times in the game they messed up their field goals.
So
yeah, it was fucked.
Territory now. Here's a 1st and 10.
My team plays at 4:30 tomorrow because they're playing Denver.
And the Lions play what, Thursday, or they go on playing?
They play Denver in Denver.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity.
And the 1 o'clock game I'll be watching is the Browns versus Bengals. Go Browns.
Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing.
I hate the Bengals. They're a fucking trash team.
That's not a guy they want to see consistently. They're just 4 yards on the pickup.
The Browns just aren't very good. The Bengals are trash.
So many teams want to throw the ball
Big
in this
difference.
Situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead.
They got
and run
trashy
the football.
players.
In that situation, that's almost a
like
tendency
Vontez Perfect.
From the red zone now, Watson over the middle, complete. That's James. Still, and they are going to score again.
There's another touchdown. Make it 63-0.
To their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way.
Jesse
to
James just took one in, the outlaw tight end. 2:29 left in the fourth quarter. 63-0 Pittsburgh.
There's this guy's huge info leak or some shit. Supposedly, I can see them doing it, but Undead Nightmare for Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
Throwing now, Jackson.
If they do it, I kind of figured they would, because they left a hint into the game when you go in that one area and you see the zombies.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team.
That's a defeated team right now out there. Well, what do you expect? They're fucking losing 63-0. Of course they're defeated.
Time for a break.
They're like, we're a bunch of bums.
EA Sports after this.
You know that's what they're thinking.
So it's Raven football here as we
can't even get a first down against them.
Offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, here's Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete.
Remember the missile sandbagging missile you've seen?
Yeah.
So apparently, they actually do a decent amount of damage on the squad piece. As long as you have stem packs and you get shots off on it, those missiles, those sandbaggers pretty much do the job for you.
This defense was definitely.
I'm watching a video on it right now, these guys.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead.
He's got one sandbagger with him.
More passes like that
he's shooting at it. And he just walks up, scores a piece, takes it down or whatever, he goes and repairs it and continues shooting at it.
21 yards. Well done on
so
the
you got those two that we've seen over at that one location.
As they take over.
That'd be fucking awesome.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Tempo to clock.
Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know
minute
if there's
35 left in the game.
Being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started,
so I'm just going to let the clock run.
Leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you.
When I snap this ball, there will be about 50 seconds left.
And do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. And an alley to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
He's got 9 carries for 96 yards. My rookie running back.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is
Real
he getting
reason why
stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back.
Because he's a butt plug.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
You know what, that
and
guy,
continues to condition during the season.
I understand
in order to continue to carry the ball.
You can be an asshole and shit like that, but
now it's Brown.
He's literally been an asshole to kids. Like, they have a video of him walking out of the tunnel, like he did in Detroit, walking out of the tunnel, and the kids putting their hands out to slap his hand, and he's just not even paying attention.
Oh yeah, I know he is.
They're little kids, you can at least acknowledge them. You gotta acknowledge an adult, you know.
Trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this
final score: Pittsburgh 63, Baltimore 0, with a total of 6 total yards in the game.
A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is.
I had over 600 yards in the game.
Feel that not just on the defensive side,
between 2 quarterbacks, because I played 2 quarterbacks.
Into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them?
He looks like he's about to cry.
Zeros in the time column too.
So for the Steelers, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.
What was his quarterback rating? 39.6. And both of my quarterbacks were perfect quarterback ratings. Wow.
You know what? I seen Minnesota. One of their players, when Detroit played them, I was
Yeah.
looking when I was watching the game, we showed a replay, and one of the players he had his arm, and I swear it was a Detroit, the Red Wings logo.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, like which guy is it? And I could not find him anywhere. I was like, because I was see maybe look at the tattoos that they have or whatever. What players in the NFL like have Detroit tattoos and shit, and it was not bringing anything up. I mean, really, like they don't have no record of them being like having being from Michigan or some shit, and tried even looking up Minnesota's players that are from Detroit and shit, and I still wasn't getting anything. Explosive, 50 cal machine gun. Oh, that'd be cool.
One new injury. How long is James Conner out for? That's the question. 6 fucking weeks. Guess he's going on injured reserve. He is on injured reserve. See who I can get in his place. We're the best team in the NFL, but to prove it, we need to go to the Super Bowl and win it. That's what I answered to that media question. Let me see here. Do I got any running backs on the practice squad? No, I don't.
The most powerful and dangerous rifle.
I mean, that running back did good in his place. That running back had 9 carries for 96 yards, the rookie. But I still want to have someone in case he doesn't do well. Harvey Harrison is the best running back free agent. He's a receiving back, though, so not my type, really. I might sign this Kalen Ballage guy, who's a power back. I just did. I signed Kalen Ballage, is his name. He's pretty big, too. Matt Stafford's a free agent.
On your game?
Well, it's 2024.
Yeah.
He's like 70. No, 15 years experience in the NFL, 36 years old.
Yeah. In real life, Matt Stafford is going to have to retire with the Lions because they're going to do the same thing with him as they did with Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders. They will not release them.
Let's see who the best quarterback's available. There's a guy named Trey Richard who, holy shit, I kind of want this quarterback. He's an 82 overall in his 4th year. This dude is 6'8" as a quarterback. Matt Stafford's the second best. Whoever will, Wesley Lilito, Justin Hebert, Cameron Pounds. Yeah, most of these I don't recognize the names. Because I'm so far into the season, into the franchise. Most of these came out of college. And I used authentic college rosters, too, for the first few years. Because they have them where you can put them in. Frederick McDougal. I'm cutting that other running back that I have, or I'll try and trade him for something. The second string that I have. Let me add a player here. Halfback. Jarrell Brown. He's a 90 overall. I should get something good out of him. Who needs a running back? That's the question. He just doesn't fit my scheme. That's why I'm trying to trade him. No one needs a running back, really? That can't be. Well, the Eagles kind of need one. Let's see if I can get a first round pick in 2026 for him. Yep. Fine, I'll keep him for now. I'll just put him up on the trade block here. Let them make offers to me. Add to trade block. Weekly awards. Mason Rudolph, quarterback. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. 21 of 28 for 393 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Oh, cool.
Upgrade players. Where to upgrade this guy since he's a 99 overall already?
Yes, I like it.
Scout college players. I'm scouting running backs now.
Oh, did you see Zane playing Evil Within 2?
Yeah.
Gave up on Fallout already.
Nah, he said he needed a break from it. That's what he told me. He didn't give up on it. He just needed a break, he said.
He needed a break from telling everybody what to do.
Yeah, pretty much. This ought to be fun. What the next game is. The Browns. They're 5-3 though. Let me see where we're at. Connor's going to drop because he's on injured reserve. He was up in the top 5 for running backs. Number 1 in offense right now is me. 4,139 yards in 8 games. Jaguars are second best, 3,479. I got them beat by almost 700 yards. Let's see here. I've given up a total of 113 yards in 8 games. The next best team is the 49ers on defense. 2,511 yards given up. And I've only given up a total of 6 points in 8 games. Quarterback's thrown for 40 touchdowns in 8 games. That's 5 touchdowns a game. I already have 2 receivers over 1,000 yards in half a season. And one of them has 19 touchdowns, the other one has 15. Defense. Derek Brown leads my team in sacks with 9.5 in 8 games. Then I have 3 players with 6.5 sacks. 1 with 3.5, 1 with 2.5. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. 27. Means my team has 43 sacks in 8 games. It'd be nice to get some more interceptions. I've been having issues getting interceptions. Oh, we're going to be at home finally. It's nice. So, we'll be going out in Color Rush uniforms. Browns Steelers, here we go.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call,
And it's raining.
Always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh,
It's the Steelers versus the Stains.
The scene a few moments
shit
ago,
stains.
here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive.
Nope,
As we take
he's
a
gone
peek at
again.
the Oklahoma State product, their quarterback, Mason Rudolph.
Hi, Bahaz.
Partner, you know how guys always tell us it's not about the numbers, it's
Nope,
about the win.
I'm on my original
It's
account
about the
because I'm
numbers,
playing
too.
Madden.
Almost 400 yards passing by him last week. What can he do in this one?
Well, earned an
Yep.
AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Maybe he'll try to get 400 plus here and duplicate that honor again. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here.
She's
Just a
annoying
yard up to the
sometimes,
39.
most of the time.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down.
Lim's got a little
Well played,
girlfriend.
I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week comfortably under
Oh,
100
isn't that
yards
sweet?
with cruising
Lim has a
past
little
that number
girlfriend.
and 2 touchdowns.
How'd you like to be the D coordinator this week? He watched that game last week, and I know his first thought was, we have to find a way to take him out of the game plan. We cannot let him do that to us.
Throw left side complete.
That's so sweet. Lim has a little
And he's
girlfriend.
going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
You know?
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Washington with the catch, middle of the field. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up.
This ain't like the last game where I was scoring on big chunk plays.
That's James.
This has been short yardage plays this time so far. 4 for 4 passing for 57 yards. First and goal at the 4.
Start throwing the football. 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's
got his man. It's caught.
There's the touchdown to Juju.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there. Getting
I like the team celebrations on this.
Do you go back to
Like I said, they have team celebration.
meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Oh, yeah.
Browns get the ball with 4:02 for their opening drive.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like
First play
that,
was a sack, by the way. Lost the 9
I'm gonna
yards.
use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm gonna hit them with a
Start the
screen
game
zone.
off right.
To the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And they'll run it here. And he is going to be stopped cold by
3rd and 20.
the line of scrimmage.
Why would you try and run the ball after I just sacked you for a loss of 9?
Tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week.
4th and 20, punt the ball.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up
Punt
the
it to Chester Rome.
loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And it's fielded at the 34.
And he took it back to their 29-yard line. Holy fuck, that was a 37-yard punt return.
Excellent field position.
Nice.
They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball.
And he's going to take it in.
Another touchdown.
Touchdown. In for the score. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Make that 14-0.
That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got.
Ooh, they returned that to the 29. Uh-oh. Send these linebackers in on a blitz. Your little girlfriend was in here, Lim.
First down throw for Mayfield. And the
Your little girlfriend, German girl. That's so cute. You have a little girlfriend.
Absolutely, 4 sacks last week. That's
She just asked if you were back yet.
You've seen from them or on film?
And then did her usual bounce when you weren't.
One-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect.
I think it's so sweet you have a little girlfriend.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play.
Well, I'd like to introduce Chris Hansen into the party.
It's a big play. They've got to hold up.
3rd and long for Mayfield.
Oh, yeah.
And this is going to be incomplete. That makes them now.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline MSNBC.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
I cannot believe you're actually thinking about masturbating German girl's cat.
Take it right on the 30. Powering his way forward. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
These teams can't keep up with me.
Like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Rudolph, flush to his right. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster.
Nice catch, Smith-Schuster. First down.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
His throw caught right on the 6.
Another touchdown. Make that 21-0 first quarter.
Pittsburgh. As his guys are in for 6. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Still first quarter. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
That went well for you, didn't it?
Run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I'll tell you, Pilgrim.
Second down, Mayfield. To the right side and complete to Njoku. 8 yards on the completion, but now
they completed a pass for 8 yards. Damn it.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out.
And no gain.
Nice job defensively.
Get ready to punt.
And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line.
Foosball's the devil.
Any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. On first down, it's Rudolph. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Bobsled. They're going to do the bobsled.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down.
5:16 left in the second quarter. 28-0. Mercy is for the weak.
And they'll go on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Mayfield now. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together.
Because you didn't give it any apples. Damn it.
Back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Taken in at the 11.
That horse wants to go bobbing for apples.
A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have.
The only time I had horses die was when they got hit by a train.
And pretty much not just giving him a jersey.
That sounds, yeah, it sounds fucked. The only time my horses died is when they got hit by that train. I had it happen twice.
That distance between them and their opponent is really
one time I revived one though. They got hit.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Play action. It's Rudolph. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down.
What ones? Like the ones they have in Britain?
And it's Rudolph. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to
wonder what they're going to do, what the niggers are going to do when they outlaw menthol.
They are going for it. It's Rudolph. Looking left side, he's complete.
But she don't smoke anymore.
Be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious.
She hasn't smoked for over a month, almost 2 months.
Decision to go for
so she says.
Pan out, and the Browns are going to get this thing back.
After review
yep, she got sick and she stopped smoking.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that.
She only smoked like a pack a week anyway. Or a pack every 2 weeks.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Ram your horse into a tree or something.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Why ain't you there?
The Browns on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slam. And he gets it down.
They're going to go for a field goal. They might get this one.
Get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime.
They did get 3 points. Damn it. That means that's 9 points I've given up.
Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second
Probably
half.
ran out of quarters for his router.
To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Asshole.
Hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Going for it, it's Rudolph. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an
You
interesting
didn't lose.
call
I mean,
there
I'm
to go
just
for
saying.
it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no
They're actually
confidence in
getting
the
something
defense.
going against
You
me.
don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken
Till that
down.
happened.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
What the fuck?
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Working out of the gun. Mayfield incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And Parkey's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Gun! 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 Hey, watch it! Gun! Gun!
A final shot before the break. Rudolph. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Mayfield on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped the pass. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right?
What happened?
By land.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Now let's go! Green, 39!
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six.
Interception return for a touchdown.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone.
Make it 42-6 in the 3rd quarter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Throwing, Mayfield, and this is going to be incomplete.
Get ready to kick it to me. Here we
We're
go.
into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain it.
Just totally out
Kick
of
it to
sync,
Chester
whether
to
they're running
molester
the ball,
Rome.
passing
There
the
you
ball like
go.
we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And we'll see what he can do on the return. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s, I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that, but a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in the diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
Now it's Rudolph off the bootleg. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave and move. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Detroit!
They go play action here on first down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to the air, Rudolph on 2nd down. Pass incomplete. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. They come up in an offset eye. Back to the air, Rudolph. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. As his guys are in for 6. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. And let's count them up now.
Jump the next play, 49 to 6.
play fake here on first down. And his Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Fielded at the 33. Look at the spin.
Balance.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out.
Back now in Pittsburgh, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And the Steelers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down.
Rudolph now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game.
4 minutes left in the game.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
On 3rd down, it's Lyons. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. That's how you, Charles.
Shoot that free throw. There you go. Shoot it.
But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
The team celebration at the end of the touchdown, they were imitating basketball. 63-6. I'd love to get another interception and take another one back for a touchdown.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
McFarland got that sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, Mayfield. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. Mayfield, and that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Fielded at the 20. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast?
I like picking people up and dropping them off bridges. You know, hog tying them. That's fun.
Big blob of green on the radar. I said, okay, let's
Wherever you see a train coming, hog tie them and put them in front of the train so the train runs them over.
Because, you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not
Mine
as
is
much as
41 yards.
But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for Pittsburgh, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Advance week. View weekly awards. Mason Rudolph, my quarterback again. 6 touchdowns. Now I'm working on upgrading my players since they all earn XP. And I got 2 players ready to negotiate their contracts. One of them is my punter.